I think one of the hardest lessons that we have to learn in life is that the monsters that we were taught about growing up don't really exist. And it's not just the big green monsters with the huge claws that don't exist, but it's also the villains that we typically paint for ourselves in society, the monsters that don't exist. Monsters like rapists, who are horrible people, who are going to be judged by God, and yet who are basically nice people. They're basically nice people to talk to. If, you know, as a security guard, I've had rapists in my custody. It was my job to make sure they didn't escape from a hospital situation. One of the things that really startled me when I started interacting with these people was that they were basically nice people. I don't say what they did was nice. I don't condone their actions in any way. But hear me. Rapists are human just like you and me. They've still done heinous things, and they're going to be judged by God. They're going to have to give an account to Jesus Christ for their actions. The same way you and I are going to have to give an account for our actions to Jesus Christ. No one is going to escape that. In the same way, no one is excluded from the offer of salvation that Jesus extends. Jesus extends his offer of salvation even to rapists, people that I abhor, people that I think, based on the Bible, should be given the death penalty for their assault on women or other men. This is the 21st century, after all. Rapists deserve whatever punishment we give them and more. And yet, Jesus extends the offer of repentance, the offer of salvation to all who believe. And no class of men is excluded from that. Homosexuals aren't excluded from it. You know, pedophiles aren't excluded from it. Rapists aren't excluded from it. Murderers aren't excluded from it. Rapists cannot be saved because they are basically nice people. Our actions can do nothing to save us. And yet, Jesus still extends that opportunity of salvation to all of us, regardless of what we've done in our past. And it is one of the harder lessons that we have to learn in life.